we are getting ready for my Zoom Groom, is what I call it, with Boston and Becky Godbey. Now I pay for this and advice, very important advice. I'm hoping all my equipment is charged, and I'm going to plug this guy in. Should be getting a link any second now. And when I get it, I'll join. Please tell me this has got. Oh. In to get that charging. That was stupid of me. Alright, do I have any other weird things, places? Let me check and see if she just sent the link. I'm going to have to unbluetooth my headphones from my phone so that don't eat your hair, silly boy. Okay, let me see if I can get. Yeah, this is pretty. So when that link comes, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and get Bluetoothed over here. Okay, I'm connected. I'm Wi-Fi'd. I'm ready to go. All right, so what can we be doing for you to be ready to go? Okay. Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm Wendy. I do want to take this phone call. It is very important. I'm just sorry. I thought it was a work phone call. I have gotten a message that I have not been able to call back as yet, but my work call starts exactly at 2. That's why I answered. So I'm very sorry, but can you mark down either left message or something? Or I do have a message in my voicemail that I have not been able to return yet, but I can't do it at this moment. I'm very sorry.
Okay, no problem. I can leave my phone number if you were interested in calling back.
Is it what you called from, 338-5916?
Yeah, that's actually my number, so you can give me a call back there if you like.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What good boy? What good boy? What good boy? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good boy, stay. Good boy, stay. Good boy, stay. Stay. Good boy, stay. Good boy, stay.
Becky.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Let me see if I can get you in my headphones. I thought I had it set up that way. Maybe it. Let's see.
Trying to get him far enough away from my dog. He loves being used for these sessions because he loves to have my attention.
Right. He's like,
Doesn't
oh
like
yay!
paying attention to him. So, I try to knock the tripod over. So if you see me,
That's okay. I just.
He's trying to reach for me because I'm too far away. But when I get closer, he tries to climb on my head.
Okay, there it goes. I think I got you in my ears. Can you hear me as good? Because I can hear you way better. Okay, great, when you're in my ears. So, I was just playing around with these blocks while I was waiting for you. I never have an extra 5 minutes. So, these have been sitting, they've got dust on them. I've never even used them. And I just like, let's just see what these look like. And you called right then. So, that was kind of funny. He stood on them. So, maybe I should start using them. I bought them off a whim on Etsy at one point. Yes. I love her. Yeah. Yes, yes. That's a great use for them. I should use them for that. Okay. So let me tell you what I'm doing. From the last time that we talked, I actually understand what have him ready to be groomed means now. So he's actually fluffy and brushed out. So I don't have to pay you to watch me brush him out. So there's that. And then I live and learn, right? And then secondly, I know he's long. I know that. His mom was long, but I really like his genetics. And so I am breeding and I'm hoping to correct his longness as we go. So his dad is so I've moved these around a couple times. And I had them back here and they were wonky. I had them up here and they're wonky. And so what I needed was somebody's eyes that are better than me. I've grown him out a little. You can tell where he was. So I have some play. If I have to move again, I haven't tightened these lines and I'm happy to move wherever you say to do it. Is I just need better line placement. And I've taken his bracelets down on purpose because he lives in a guardian home. So they're a little smaller. They have time to grow out. I'm happy. I think I'm happy with at least where my start and stops are in these, and they'll be fluffier. You can correct anything you want on me, but yeah. Yeah. Right, making him look even shorter than he is because he is small. Okay. So his father's a German Klein, so an actual import over. So he's which is medium, but we don't have medium. So 18 inches. We had to pull a wicket out. I know, because it was pretty funny. I did show him, and I was like, I would go in mini because it looks like that's where he belongs, right? But when I see that look on the judge's face when I walk in, I go ahead and yell out 18. I am in the right class, but. Yeah. But yes. It's not right, and the lady whose sire I used for him, I go and help her sometimes, believe it or not, because she just I'll go groom for she's just doing maintenance grooms, nothing fancy. So I'm just washing them, blow drying them, clipping them up for. Anyway, we barter stuff because she does a whole homesteading thing. Anyway, her minis I can groom 4, sometimes 5 in a day. And in my own standards, if I do 2 in a day, I feel heroic, right? And so, yeah. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Oh, I love a good German. I don't. Well, I just know I am not placing my line. I'm not hitting it right on him. So, yeah. Stay. Yeah, I didn't. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. So, I actually think he's 17 inches. Hang on, not 18. I don't remember what he was. I'm gonna try to. I wish I had my own wicket. Yeah. I know they're like they don't seem hard. No, he's actually 17, spot on. 17 inches right here. So still supposed to be in the standard, but I have 3 very different sized boys, and the thing is this dog has an amazing temperament, and because of the diversity of his, yeah, and I actually was breeding his brother who was bigger than him, and he is just nervous, and so maybe he fit the picture better, but I was like, no, you know, no, I don't, so. Well, I didn't get a keeper. I didn't get a keeper out of his brother's litter that I did at all. Every one of them, I was just like, something, you know, not for me. Great for pets, but not for me. And so I realized this was my favorite of that breeding anyway. And I was like, but he's a little long then, so I didn't pick him. And I was like, okay, good genetics, great temperament. I can correct long in 1 or 2 breedings. And I know that's, you know, heresy to other people, but I really wanted a keeper from this litter, and I didn't get one from the other. So, and I did what I've got in his first litter. Every single one of them are spot on. They're just beautiful dogs. So, anyway, so now he's good. Okay. Yes. Back here. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't have it on. Am I too far away? Yep, that's okay, yeah. Okay. So, right, I don't have enough hair to cut. And I can finish him later, but that way we see where we're at. Yeah, yes, and that's why I need your eyes, because I felt like I've moved it a couple of times and I'm still thinking, it's not hitting it. And he's sideways now too. Stay. He stays pretty good when I need him to. Stay. Okay. I'm gonna go half distance and you tell me more or less. Or, well, I can't go less now. Just a little bigger. Can you see? So it's ending right here right now. So oh, okay. So come on. So and then we'll let that grow and I'll blend it. If I blended it right now, I'd take off a pretty good. Yeah. There's not much for me to take off since it's out. Yeah, I'll have to just let that grow. It's okay, we've got a couple months, but so I don't need this height, right? Because it'll be weird if it, okay. Okay. Yeah. Make sure he's standing straight. He tends to lean sometimes towards me because he's such a snuggler. Stay. Where he lives, his owners are his guardian home. They're on my porch. They're doing some other stuff and I'm gonna come around. I gotta come around. Yeah, so I think I was growing it in because I wasn't sure if I needed to move it back. So it is kind of weird. I've got a weird growing lines. So it's hitting his skin right here, but I have this much that I've been growing in. Okay, so right there. Okay, hold. Okay. Stay. Am I straight now? Yep. See, I knew I couldn't see where I was off. Okay, I think I've gotten a lot better in a year. And he's not put together perfectly either. You ought to see my boy Aspen. My boy Aspen is so close. I'm just like, you said I had a mutual feeling with you. I don't remember where I saw it. I follow you everywhere. So somewhere you said something about this is the dog that you did all this breeding for. Like, this is the dog. I bred to get this dog. And Aspen is very close to that for me. Not him. I love him. But as far as, I love Aspen's temperament as well as his body. And it's kind of like, I just look at him and I'm happy. Okay. Both Aspen and Boston have amazing, lovely, I want more of them temperaments. And so I've got some length to fix on Boston, so I need to make sure and get some short back when I do breed him. Hopefully I will close the... But Aspen's perfect. Like, just pull out that little, okay, is that, and now I see the line. And so I need to, so I'm gonna go, don't, keeps pulling that leg up, which changes everything. Okay. It'll have time to, I'll have time to do that later, but that'll, yeah. Yeah, because that's totally changed the shape of it now. So, I know I probably have weird bad habits, sorry. Stop taking steps forward, buddy. There you go. Oh, that's so scary. What if I snip him? I know, I was just trying to separate again because I'm scared of taking this little tiny bit of jacket hair I've got here. All right. Whew. I just not do what you just asked me to do. Okay, hang on. I gotta learn something. Like this? Ah, I'm so scared I'm gonna poke him. What if I poke him? This is very scary to me. I can't get any speed. Scared I'm gonna pinch him. Uh-uh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Normally that's what I come there and I find that line and I come out and it creates like the perfect roundness. Scone. And maybe that's part of the problem too, because my rosettes kind of always look funny. Okay, that is a very good correction of what I'm doing wrong. Okay, that's a big correction, and that's probably what I've been doing wrong. That's why my rosettes are always weird. Can never get them to... Yeah. Okay, that's going to make a big correction up top. See there? Oh my gosh. What was microscopic down here is like an inch and a half up here. That's where the problem was. Oh, I knew. And that'll make his rosettes a lot smaller, which I felt like he had these giant... I just felt like I had these... Okay. Oh, that makes it feel so much better. I don't have a lot to take off because I took them down pretty small when I knew that I was wrong. I just, and I could probably tighten between them on my own, maybe. Not shorter? And how much do we want to have? Yeah. The shelf to be the shelf. Croup, okay. Help me. Oh, okay. Is that not the... Okay, I see what you're saying. So when you said you want the shelf to be about in the middle of the rosette, is that what you said? Okay, okay. All right. So that means Okay. Okay. Right. Yep. Okay. Right. Or I'm learning, so yes. Yeah, yeah. When you show scissor, will you move your scissor in the actual way you would do cuts? Because like I've never pointed in at the dog like that, and that totally changed the way that it finishes there, and I'm gonna have to practice that. I'm real shaky handed about it. Okay, okay. That's gonna let it stand up a lot more and not be slanted back. Okay, okay. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep. Yeah, that's okay. If you're just making the motions, I understand what you're doing now, but I needed to just make sure I was holding my scissors right. God, that makes the rest of us feel better. Thank you. Will you please do it a little bit more, please? That's funny. Okay. I was trying to leave leg on the front of a dog. I was trying to leave hair on the front of the leg because I wanted it to look a little just more finished on a dog I was grooming for someone else. And I groomed everywhere, and I had 3 legs looking beautiful, and then I went straight down the leg with when I did the body. I was like, yep, thanks for that. And I can't leave, anyway. So, yeah, I was... Okay, so should I turn him around and you can help me make sure I don't, on the other side? You can't say do the same on the other side with me because I can't, because my brain will, I know. So I'm right here and I'm here, so that would have me coming right there. Is that right? Okay, let me get in the middle of this line. Leaning even more. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Yep. So that looks straight across to me. So right there. It's not cutting, of course. Am I still straight? Stay. Weird. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look how much the jacket's moving on this side. Okay, so I'm just holding it here. Am I straight up and down? Oh, that's a great. Mom, I'm a poodle. If you expect me not to paw you, you've got the wrong breed of dog. I know. Well, and my sweet babies, they don't get enough paw smacking time on me because I have to rotate everybody, and so they're extra. So they don't ever have a chance to get tired of smacking me and go lay down, because when they're out, they're like, ah, it's my time. So. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so here. I will be practicing that pointing in deal. Right? And that's that, you know, that right there probably will fix why my rosettes are always weird looking. Because I try really hard to see, like, what does that look like? Why does mine not look like that? What's the difference? Because all of me want to do that. And I've been grooming other people's dogs, you know, to buy dog food. So, so I'm getting a lot of, you know, I think just hours of, you know, with scissors. Why does your husband not want it? Or why did it not be? No, yeah, I said it wrong. Oh yeah, that's how my Aspen is. Okay. Where do you live again? Yeah. Y'all are so blessed. You have more dog shows. I mean, unless I had an RV could travel, I really only have an opportunity at 1 or 2 a year out of each agency. I am in Thrall, which is the closest really to Austin. So like we have an international coming up. AKC is here quite often in Belton, maybe twice a year. UKC is, or maybe AKC is 3 times a year. AKC and UKC's, they often go to Dallas instead of Austin, which you wouldn't think is very far, but it's 4 hours back and forth, requires hotel. I mean, I can't, so, you know. So do you do RV or do you do hotel? Yep. Yep. That's what I did. I camped in my van. Well, I feel like I miss out a little bit on because I don't stay in the RV park, and I feel like there's lots of, so if I just follow this line here, tell me if I'm trying to duplicate what is on this side over there. So, yeah. Okay. Here, buddy. Stay. Stop moving forward. Okay. So as far as this, I'm growing it in to be a little bigger. Okay, that'll grow in and I'll blend that later. Between here or between these two? No, I always am wrong on this. I make the freaking Grand Canyon every time. Yeah, here, let me turn you around so you can see what I'm... So... Stay. I think if I let it grow up more and pointed in and clipped, if I could learn that better, it'll look better. But what I have done previously, since I think I've made it too short, like instead of it coming up and round, I've made it like a real slant, and then it looks even more Grand Canyon-y. And so I made a line. I made the tiniest line so I can see it. And this one's still high. I haven't trimmed that one up. I can trim that one up later. Get it around to the rest of him. Well, and I want to get all the way around the dog. I want to make sure. Okay, let me get him back up higher because I lowered him down so you can maybe see. Okay, that looks better. Yes, you do. So I board dogs in this area. I only board poodles. Again, I'm trying to pay for dog food and dog show stuff. Anyway, and the dogs that aren't used to kenneling, I'm not going to torture the dog, and unless they're going to pay me to train it, I'm not going to take the time. So if they're not used to being, sleeping in a crate, then I let them sleep in my bedroom. So hence that means I am sleeping with all these dogs, and I have repeat boarders. So I woke up the other day. Vader is a 70-pound standard, and he's an amazingly, wonderfully beautiful dog, but he likes to spoon. Full spoon. Head on head. I mean, don't dogs normally want to face away? No. Muzzle, saliva sharing, spooning 80-pound dog. And I'm like, come on. There's a limit. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm only gonna. Right? Maybe only in the winter. Maybe only in the winter. I know. I've got one like that. Okay. So I've not got enough to do and I probably won't go to AKC. I'm probably going to be UKC and International is my next show. I wouldn't even know how to do a spray up, but I did want to grow as much as possible that didn't look crappy. So I was just keeping, and his hair's so nice and mature, it doesn't even matter. I can send him to his guardian home. And as long as I get him every 2 weeks, he you know, he might have a little bit to work out here and there, but she does a real good job keeping him. But I was just going to do a little bubble head here, so I don't have to have like 90 inches, but I'm going to still grow that out. But I pretty much, you can see where I've, this is how I do, tell me where I'm wrong, because I've kind of made all this stuff up myself. Yep. Oh, yeah, you told me, I turned him too fast. You were saying reset on the back. Let's do that first before I move on. Oh, I thought the rear was too high. Okay. His jacket's too low. Yep. 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 So his actual elbow, this is how I thought I was going right where his elbow, like the point of his elbow is where my jacket was meeting, which lines up with his chest pretty nicely. His chest is here, and there's the elbow. What is the St. Louis Arch? Yes. Okay. Okay. Right, I see that. And it was probably because the last time I shaved him, since I knew I had time, I took his underside to like skin. So, because I was like, I don't need that hair. Oh, I can see his elbow. Yeah, so does he. So, okay. So for some reason I thought we didn't want to actually see the elbow. Okay, that is exactly what's making one of the reasons he looks so short. Okay, I mean he is short, but even shorter. We don't need to accentuate his shortness. Okay, so I'm coming in right here then. So I sold it. So I sold a dog recently. I've got a couple 1-year-olds. I just won't sell to doodlers, and I'm a really bad advertiser, so I'm not on a lot of places. So anyway. Oh, I'm the worst. I hate it. And so, you know, I had this. Oh, they're. I know. So yeah. Right. But how are you gonna do it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Oh. Arr. Yeah, that totally, you have been able to pinpoint. Well, you gave me the piece I was missing. Like I couldn't see what I was doing wrong. Like I that's why I knew I was like, well, I don't. So that's nice on that side. Now we're on offside. Let's do that on the other side. I'll clean up the middle of his legs later. Well, and I had a different guide. I was going from elbow to. He's got a nice chest. He's got. Okay, let me get it all fluffy. If he wasn't so long. So I feel like if I can get his groom better, I might be able to at least get him, you know, a first couple level titles. He's an older boy. So I just want to have a little action. He's 5. And because remember I wasn't going to breed him, I was going to breed his brother. And so he was still intact, and I reached out to his owners, and I was like, you know what? I just don't like, I haven't been able to keep this line because I didn't like any of the dogs from his brother's litter, and he's a much nicer dog. He's a sweet. He's got a fantastic temperament, and so I was like, let me just pull him out and throw him in, and let's see what. Because I really didn't want to lose that connection to that German Klein. I really liked that dog, and so that's why. So it's kind of a weird situation. But, you know, I already know health, you know, from his, you know, lots of things can happen at 2 or 3 or 4 years, and they didn't, and so that's nice. You know, it's nice. Old boy, young girl. Be nice if we could go old, because that. That we have a lot of history on his, you know, got a lot of history on his puppies and a lot of history on. I mean, it's sad that we can't. This is show side, and it's not coming together quite as good as. Oh, I did a better job on that side. Okay, great. Yes. Yes. Well, I'm touching his skin here. I mean, he literally is shaved here. So I'm trying to find that spot. It's like, I like mommy's work sessions. These are my favorite times. I know. I have a couple dogs that I have. Awesome. That's, yeah, that's, see, that's amazing. That's so awesome. A dog that, well, a dog that I bred, but I didn't get to show, that Pamela Lynch showed, she took, and she grand championed her in 1 month. I was like, okay. Yeah, she took her from, a pet to a grand, I was like, that's pretty cool if you know what you're doing. But she lives up in Ohio, and they have like dog shows within driving distance every weekend. Every weekend. You're not, so you can go to these, okay. I think that was a big issue of why my chest I couldn't get right. I can smooth it out a little better later, but are the basic lines where I'm supposed to be at? I feel like he's higher here than over here. So this is what I think. I think of this spot, like all my angles are going to be pointing to his pointed chest right here. And then over here, all my angles are going to go to like where his shoulder, in the middle of his shoulder right here. Like is that correct? Like I should have my longest spot should be here and my longest spot should be here. Yes. And his chest is so nice that the length of hair here is, not a half inch, like a quarter. Because right here, and then I just don't cut that. I scissor it so that, those little divots don't take over. But so. Oh, behind the elbow. That's another thing I'm not doing right then, because I keep trying to make this my point, and you're saying behind the elbow, so this should be, that's where there's always like a divot of hair too, because of their walking. Yeah? I don't know. Okay. Let me watch you. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, yeah. So point to me where, go, yep, yep. Yeah, he looks necklace. Okay. Wait, you're going to repeat that exact sentence because I need to visually see that when you say it. Yeah, okay, say it again now. Okay. Right. Yes. So I've got him tight, but not that tight. Oh, you can't see. Yeah. I know. Here we go. I just moved him down. I pulled his ears up. His ears make it look a lot fuller than it is. So I cheat, and when you're doing scissors, I come like, I scoop out that way. Well, I don't know what that is, but that's my blade for neck because I don't need that neck hair. So I take it out like that. So, like that, yeah, okay, so 45, hold on. I know, I'm trying to hold on to your face. Can you see me? Would you stop it? Ooh. I'm pulling away because I still want it sloped, right? I mean, I still want to come out. Okay, I've got the neck pretty tight. How does that look? Okay, it needs, okay. I'm holding my breath on that one a little bit. $45. So you said 45, and you said something about pointing to the butt. I'm this angle towards to where his shoulder is, right here. But how am I coming, like, away, or am I like coming to skin? Yep. Can tell when new learning is happening because I feel like I'm having an adrenaline dump of panic hormones. I know. I know. He is completely different shapes on the different sides. Okay, hold on. I feel like he's on here, and I'm like, this one is wrong, right? I need to go deeper? Okay. And down more. Oh, okay. I know, but he was totally lopsided. He was not. I feel like he's got. Okay. Stay. Okay, it's not as bad there. Are we straight on the camera? Okay. So I was taking off what I thought was a heroic amount around his neck, but I was not taking off enough. Okay. Hold on. Oh, there they are. Come here. Hey, we're not done, buddy. We're not done. We're not done, buddy. His owners are probably going to want to take him back with them. They're out there working on a project in the. And I was like, I'm Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna watch. Oh no. I told a little kid one time I would take him to his mom I'd drag him by his earlobe to his mom, and he went, and his mom was so upset with me. She said, he thought you were real. You shouldn't say things like that to children. I was like, oh my gosh. That's right. Okay. It's better. Your lighting is better, and in fact, right now, how you just It does look better. Okay. Okay. Top to the bottom. I'm holding my... I've lost a couple... Oh, here it is. God dang it. I've been looking for these. Okay, top. Please, don't stand crooked. Don't stand crooked, because I need you to be straight for just a minute. Okay. Top. Not come back up? Okay. Good. Oh, yay, okay. Okay, yeah. So from his skin coming out, is it like, from the skin right here, is this very first hair got any length on it? Or is it like, that's the shortest hair and then it kind of comes? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. That's what I needed to see. Right, so that's what I was wondering about, because sometimes I feel like I have hair there, and then sometimes so right now when I've combed it back, that stay baby, stop. Right, okay, hang on. Boston, stand, stay, good boy, good boy. Okay, stay there. I don't want to change. I get it. Like that? Can you see me? Is that correct? I'm still like, okay, great. So I yeah. Yeah. I know, well, that's 4-hour drive, hotel. Texas is big. Well, no way. So I bought a vehicle when I had a little bit of money, and I don't have the money now, but it was a big 450 van that someone else had used for dog shows. They have, and it's got Portuguese water dogs on it, so it has a little dinette, a little couch. I've put, and then a huge area for kennels. Now the couch pulls out to a bed, so my daughter, and the dogs could go. But it has been a money pit to get running, and it's been one thing after another. And so what was going to be super exciting, and I've dumped so much money into this thing, and I've not ever gotten to take it to a show. So I'm so, I know, sad and frustrated about that. But okay, so I know it's still a little wonky, but now when I come forward, flying V shape. Hang on. Do it again. Okay. Come this way, Betty. He's getting leany because he's getting tired. He's like, look, lady, we have been at this. You started on me. I did. His What do you mean? Okay, so this hair right here is unnecessary. I don't need, this is just making them look messy. Okay, okay. All right, so oh, again, I'm feeling pain. Maybe. Yeah. Hang on, let me get. Okay. Ugh. Like better, so that I'm. I need it because I'm thick-skulled and so. Okay, so other side of that. So instead of having him flip out, so I have him kind of like with that hair, and it doesn't need to be that. Is that better? Well, I may schedule again with you for Aspen because I had to cut him off because I basically shaved him into a pony cut because he kept matting really bad in his guardian home, even though she lives down the road from me. I was mat cutting and I was doing this stuff, and I was like, you know what, this is baloney. So I shaved all of this. I'm like, we're just starting over, buddy, and I only left like this much of a mohawk on him. I was like, that'll be that much longer by the time this all grows, and it'll be perfect. So and they're brothers. That's hilarious. Well, that's one reason also with Boston. He's got great hair. He's got his mama's hair, and his mom was one reason why I started breeding, because my original mentor really liked a lot of her features, and she was like, you know, you've got these things wrong with her, which, you know, as a first-time dog person, I wasn't used to hearing things, what's wrong with your dog. So I said, you know, whatever. But there was one of the things she was like, it's really hard to find correct hair because their hair is, and that was one of the things that he has, because that was his mom. Well, I don't have any white, I only have cream, but yeah, for sure. And I think that's probably why Aspen's coat he's going through coat change. Okay, so when I come up, so I've got some ridges that I have to grow out, but now so I've been focusing on making this my roundest point, and you're telling me my roundest point should be here? And that's probably why I am always looking longer, because I feel like I'm always divoting right there anyway. So okay, I was trying to take out this because I felt like I was like this. Okay. Okay. One thing that AKC shows have that UKC shows don't have is they have the scissor people there. There's always a scissor vendor to sharpen your... These... I'm getting ready to have to send a bunch because I just keep using them. Really? He'll sharpen a 5-in-1 blade? Wow, okay. So I thought I was just gonna have to trash all my 5-in-1s because I've got a stupid amount of them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So will you send me a link in the whatever of who that is, because I would like to know definitely the 5-in-1s, and I have several sets of scissors that I've just put into the drawer and bought new scissors. And so, okay, that how's that starting to look there? It's a little better. He's looking a lot better, I think. Okay, how about the lines, like, I see all these really long front bracelets on dogs, and I think it looks so fabulous. I just don't think he has enough leg for it. And I had them lower, and they looked stupid because they were so tiny. So I was trying to... Yeah. Hang on, let me get over here so I can see the screen at the same time. Well, and I think also having done some of the tweaks that we did, it's going to make him look a little better. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay. Can you stand? Yeah. Okay. So are you seeing, because I was trying to grow, I thought I was lifting them at one point. So is this where you're saying to go a slightly lower at? Okay, so I would come to about here. Because so I think he is a little high here. Normally, I would do 2 fingers over the hock, right? And it would be right there. So is that, but I don't know why I think I was growing out because I knew all my lines were off, so I just was leaving myself room. So would you take that much off of his hock? Or not? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm not. Okay. 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 Level. Cut here. Okay. Better? A little better? Okay. Yes. No, I need all the help. I'm not trained. So, I mean, remember you were the one that told me to hold my scissors correctly? Do you remember that? I wasn't even holding my scissors. And I'm probably still half the time not even. So, I need all the. I was proud to not show up with a dog that still needed to be brushed. So, that was, I tell people that story to start somewhere. Yeah. So I kept this latest litter that I had. My only one but I on purpose put every single puppy into a show puppy trim. Not because I thought they were all going to get showed, but I just needed to practice to get the angles right. Like, do it. I just needed time on, cut lines. And I've got them. My puppies look so cute. They're so awesome. So, I don't know. I just laugh about, anyway. So I'm very pleased with that I can do. Of course, getting there. Okay. So, the way I've done it, tell me when I'm wrong, is angle, and then hock 2 fingers and take above. But also, because he's so little, at one point I think I had his little bracelets and they were so little it looked stupid. So I don't know the right words to say what was wrong with it, but it just looked dumb. So I Yep. burning you? Yeah, me too. Ditto, everything. When I have headaches, I'm very light sensitive. I'm not going to follow around. I'm just going to do okay, all right. So then if I'm at the height here, whoop, I'm about there, which is where I'm at. I'll take that because I think you were going to want me to go lower, but I'll take where it shows and see what you think. The front. I love them. I have rebought them 4 times because they break and then I can't live without them. I try really hard. No, I didn't know that because I've spent $200 every time. Yeah. And I also had okay, so how are we at the line of it? I'll bevel it later. Okay. And then it'll come up off his foot too a little bit when I tidy him up there. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what's happening. Yep. Yep. What I usually do is I'll shave the foot and then I'll brush it straight down and I'll come across like that and I come straight back like that and come around. Ooh. But I aspire to be that lady one day and help people because those are the people that help me the most, that are just like, this is how you fix that. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I will never be offended. Thank you. So, okay. Okay. So I feel confident I can handle fixing the feet and everything. The other thing that just see if I'm right about, because I'm doing this with him, is, and I did it, like I said, I took him these down really tight because I knew I had time they'd grow back. But I had at one point someone tell me that I want him to be more rounded here, and I actually take it off more severely in here so that there's some space here. Okay. Okay, so if they're touching like that, like I know I just scooted him together. Don't pay attention here. That's not his stand. He stands pretty decently straight. But let's say if he was standing and they were touching like that, at least they're not touching. Okay, all right. Right. Yeah. Yep. He's a little easty on that one. He's a little westy on this one. See? Can you? Yeah. We're coming back from very long nails, so I'm doing the weird witch Dremel, which I call it the witch nose, because I come on top and on the sides to sort of force that quick to go back, and then I have to wait. Yeah. Well, that would. Yeah. I'm trying to see him at least weekly to get those back. I've got his back feet almost back. But all right. Okay, any last thoughts of you see anything else? I'll be able to fix the lines and tidy up.
I have to go,
Okay.
but I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to take him and then bring him back? Because we're done.
Oh, you're done?
I mean, he's got a half haircut, but it's okay. He's clean, and I'll finish his haircut next time.
Okay. Did you learn what to do?
Yes, she's amazing. This is his guardian. She can't hear you because I've got it on the. I've got you
That's
on
okay.
headphones, but she's saying hi to you
Hi.
anyway.
Hey, Bustin, you ready to go home,
Okay,
baby?
you can go. Okay.
Come on, buddy.
All right.
All right, let me get a leash on him.
Okay. I've got his collar. Hold on, I'll come right out. Okay, sorry.
You need your collar.
Straight. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Thank you. And wait, you're going to send me the bill here or in my email? Okay. All right. Bye.
Come on, we gotta get your collar.
Okay, here I got your collar. I've got his collar somewhere in here, I think. I took it off of him. Oh, it's probably... Here it is.
There it is.
Here it is.
There it is.
So yeah, she fixed all the things I just couldn't see what I was doing wrong. And so she's a super expert. All her dogs are like super grand champion AKCs, and she knows what she's looking at. And she really liked him. She said, he's not as long as you think he is. He's a really nice put together dog. Well, she was saying good things about you. I just had his haircut accentuating.
The bad.
Right, yeah, and I knew that I was the one, you know, I've moved it a couple times, and so they're weird and they're off because we only got one side perfect. We'll fix the next, you know, she didn't have to sit there while I fix it, the other side. So he can go home, but you can bring him back the next time and I'll finish him, because, you know, I only shaved the line where she told me, and I didn't fix him. We're just, because I can do that on my own time. I'm not paying her to watch
Well,
me
I'm
do
coming
that.
back tomorrow.
Okay.
You want me to bring him tomorrow?
Yep, I'll
Okay.
finish him tomorrow. I'll finish you tomorrow.
I got the conduit made,
Okay.
and I got it run across there, but I need a ladder so that I can get up high to secure
I've
it.
got a ladder.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I'll pull one out and bring it over. It's an
Okay.
A ladder. It's over by the chicken thing.
Okay.
It's this. Is that the kind that you're talking about?
Yeah, 6 foot, 8
Yeah.
foot.
It's about this tall.
That's fine. That's
And
perfect.
It's it bends out.
That's excellent.
Okay.
That way I can get it all up and get it run. You got a real problem with your electrical panel.
Great.
I'm not gonna, I'm gonna rework it before I leave, because it's so unsafe.
Oh, really? Well, my broom room always blows out. I've got one breaker that whenever I'm blow drying, it'll blow 2 or 3 times or often.
Well, that's probably, that is because the circuit's not big enough, and, it's just a panel, because the old houses don't have big circuits. But they have 30 and 40 amp breakers on circuits that should be 20 or 15.
It's too big on things.
Yes, what that means is it could actually overheat the wires and start a